baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on Washington. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Washington Wolves.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Jesse Chavez.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. And now here is Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
And that is out of play. And that's in for a strike. Got him. And there's one away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air out to left. Clemente makes the play. 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, called strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Guerrero, the toss to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And we're back. Now here is Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone. Here's
Batting
Michael
second,
Toglia.
the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
That one outside, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a swing and a miss.
3-2.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He
0-2
threw it
count.
extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And delivers outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. And he pumps it a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. Santander gets it back in quickly, and the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. This to center field. And that will fall. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Mad Max notches the K. Top of the second, and the batter is George Springer.
Right fielder, number 4, George.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
And there's the ball. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That takes care of Springer. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Kirk hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Mexico.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Andres
That is
Jimenez.
the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Right side. And that's just foul.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom half of inning
Leadoff
number
for
2.
Washington,
And
the
now
left fielder,
Roberto Clemente.
Clemente.
Max Scherzer back to work. That one ripped. Varsho moving back for it. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Batting ninth,
What an
the second
outstanding
baseman,
effort,
Bill
going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Inside, just missed. Out to center. Varsho moving under it. And there are 2 outs. And now the shortstop,
batter, number
Jose
11.
Iglesias.
Shortstop,
Struck out
Jose
swinging his first time.
Iglesias.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs and outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball.
I got 3-0.
Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4.
One of the things
Take
about
it,
that 2-out walk, the base runner over
The
at
first
first base is
baseman,
going to have
number
a
4,
very aggressive
Michael
secondary lead. So a ball down the line
Toglia.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Toglia in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And before the 0-1, he asks for time.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next
1 ball, 1
offering
strike.
is down low. Iglesias off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Barger. That is the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Blue Jays,
All set
the
for the start of the
shortstop,
inning.
Bo
Here's the shortstop
Bichette.
at the plate. Bo Bichette. Chavez back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Anthony Santander at the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws,
He's out.
and they get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a
Addison
well broken in
Barger.
glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Addison Barger. And the
Ball
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Moniak should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Max Scherzer goes to work. Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho makes the catch. And there's one down. Mickey
Now
Moniak
batting.
getting
Center
ready to
fielder,
hit. A
Mickey
double and a run scored his
Moniak.
first time up. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
it.
inside edge. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. One out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Down the line. And a foul ball. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And it
Two
is
balls,
2-1.
one strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ripped on a line. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Here's
Now
Adley
batting.
Rutschman.
Catcher,
Went down on
Adley.
strikes his first time through.
Rutschman.
Fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground. He'll do it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss struck him out. And now
the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero
grounded out
Jr.
his first time up. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Two outs.
Ball one.
Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Blue
back,
Jays.
and they turn to a new arm as
Number
we kick off the
56.
bottom of the fourth. Number 56.
Leading off
I
for
think it's
the
got to be a
Blues,
little tough
the
coming
left
in out of the
fielder,
pen when your guys are
Roberto.
trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's through there for a strike. Oh, that got away from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Washington,
Man at first.
the second
Here's the
baseman,
second
Bill
baseman, Bill Mazeroski. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Clemente gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over.
Number 11.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Tolia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's outside. Now 2-0.
Hey.
That one fouled off. To the right side, Jimenez throws to first. Inning over. And we're back
Leading
at
off
the
for
plate.
Toronto,
Alejandro
the catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And now, Andres Jimenez. On a line out towards center. And he makes the grab. 2 down.
Number 11.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Struck out swinging his first time. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that's a fair ball.
Wastes no time there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
That's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball has just been voted off the island. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Right fielder, number 8.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got
The
something he
catcher,
could
number
handle.
35,
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a
Garrett
change to start the sixth.
Cole.
The new pitcher, Garrett Cole.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Addison Barger now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
A strikeout and the second of the game for the Cole train. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Dalton Varsho will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
Check swing called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that
0-1.
just misses. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Roberto Clemente. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings.
Ball
They have
one.
5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground to third.
That ball's
And foul ball. Bichette. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in, Bill
Second
Mazeroski.
baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the shortstop
batting,
at the plate.
shortstop,
Jose
Jose.
Iglesias.
Iglesias.
Center field, Varsho. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Food, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
No
Well,
ball,
I love
2
the
strikes.
Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt,
That ball's
548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
He's out.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,
And it'll be
right
George
fielder,
Springer to
George
step to the plate.
Springer.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, swings through that.
0-2.
And that
One
one
ball,
hit 97 on the gun. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's out to center field. Moniak on his way in. Corrals it. 2 down. Alejandro
Now
Kirk
batting,
next up for the
catcher,
Blue Jays.
Alejandro Kirk.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now, Andres Jimenez. And it's fouled away. Gets him to chase after that one. Kirk,
0-2
the
the
runner
count.
at first with 2 gone. It's a K for the Coltrane. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really
No ball,
sells the
2 strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check
Ball
swing.
one, no
Did he go?
strike.
No, he didn't. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Moniak.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's inside.
Ball in.
Next
Fastball
offering
2.
upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And now
The
it's
count is
3-2.
ball.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And we're back. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Cole back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a
Ball,
breaking
that's
ball
outside.
misses outside. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts
The
now.
left fielder, number 25.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. That's in there. Strike 1. There's the strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. To third. Sends it across to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Blues.
On to the bottom. For the
The
8th,
designated
here's
hitter,
McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that
Ball
one
1.
cutting but
1-1.
missing down low. Ah, that hit him.
That
And the
ball got him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at
Leading
first,
off,
nobody
Joel
out.
Washington,
Here's
the right
Nicholas
fielder,
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
On the
Nope, that's
ground.
foul.
And that's just foul. And that's
1-1.
outside. McCutchen gets his lead at first with nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way high.
Fastball 2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take
2
that.
balls,
He's seeing the
2
ball
strikes.
out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So up next, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. That
That's a ball.
misses. 1-0. Just
Ball two.
missed.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Two now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Jimenez to second, over to first, safe. Here's the left fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Now batting, left fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. Springer makes the play, and that's the inning.
Now pitching,
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So back to the top of the order. Ernie Clement digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Castellanos makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
All ones the count.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Inside,
Nope, that's inside.
just missed. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of
One
times
ball,
you'll see a
2
pitcher
strikes.
maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will.
3.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.